Hi, and welcome to day 3 of Inktober. I am so happy that I've got this far. It doesn't seem like a lot, but I did my second drawing only maybe about less than 12 hours ago because I was up late and excuses, but I got it done anyway. And you can have a look at it somewhere. It's probably on the side somewhere on YouTube. But yeah, like I said in my previous video, I did have quite a nice idea. It was gonna be like a full body sketch, but I decided just to concentrate on the faces because it would be a good chance to practice expressions, which didn't really go all that well. I don't know, I think I kind of, you can tell what's going on. But essentially, the entire idea behind the day 3 poison prompt is that basically, love and hate. Hate is, I consider it kind of like a form of poison. A lot of people will basically hate things out of fear or not understanding it, which is, I think, a little bit relevant just today in general. So here's basically a little piece with the guy on the right who is basically fearful and he doesn't understand something, so he's basically spewing hate like a lot of people do sometimes when they're scared. But the person on the left is thinking about togetherness and basically working hard towards a brighter future. It's a lot of cliches, but I really like it. The idea is kind of nice and rings true to me anyway. This is the first Inktober drawing that I did with a sketch first, so I could kind of know where to ink things. I kind of thought it would be fun to just start with ink all the time, but that's just not how things are done, which makes sense. I think it worked out really well. I used again some pictures from Google for reference, and that works really well. And I was basically watching a couple videos about learning how to draw, and essentially the goal for artists, or new artists anyway, is to build up a library of images that you can basically draw from memory, because that's the thing. In my mind, to be good at drawing, you have to be good at basically just remembering what everything looks like and learning how to see, which is what I have trouble with sometimes, but I think I'm getting a little bit better every day. I decided just to go with a simple background because that's what the other obstacle I'm facing is, basically drawing effective backgrounds that make the image a little less boring. So essentially I went with just very simple colors, red for sort of passion and scary hate, and a nice calming blue for kind of the background, which almost implies that sometimes hate is a little bit more powerful than love, and maybe love should have been red, but nah, shoulda, woulda, coulda. I'm finding that I still also need a little lesson in things like the color wheel and how to use sort of lights and shadows and things. But at least I know which colors contrast together and which ones look nicely, or at least I think I do. Orange is my least favorite color, but I use it here. So orange is the color in which I'm writing the very light, which you can't really see here, the word poison, just so it's nice and obvious. And of course, I wanted to incorporate the actual words, the prompt, into the little drawings that I'm doing. This is the first time I've done Inktober, and I'm finding it really nice and helpful. I used to do art in high school, and I really enjoyed it, but again, I wasn't really all that good at it, and at that point, I think it was assumed that most people in the art class knew what they were doing. But yeah, I'm really finding that this is helping me quite a lot, way more than I expected it to already. I feel like I've improved quite a lot, but not just in the last 3 days, like over quite a period of time recently. But I hope you enjoyed these little videos. If you're doing Inktober as well, link me to your video down in the comments below, and I'll visit your channel. Subscribe if you like what you're watching, and I'll see you later. Bye!